Hello! Welcome back to my channel if you're coming back, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope it's comfortable. If you need some water, I'll go grab you some water. If you want some snacks, I'll go grab that too. Just, let me know. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. If you didn't know, my name is Sydney. I am a game animator currently. The last game I worked on is actually right here. Steven Universe Unleash the Light is out on Apple Arcade right now. Super fun working on that. Fun fact, one of the characters I worked on was Amethyst. So if you see Amethyst at all in the game, she's my girl, so. You might be looking at me and you might be thinking, Sydney, you look like you could be on farmersonly.com. And to that I say, you're absolutely right. But from the title of the video, you probably know that I'm going to do a Pokemon bug type inspired makeup look. I had the idea to do some sort of, I just really wanted to work with colors, but I just didn't know where to start. I've been playing Pokemon Sword constantly, but I'm super proud of my team right now. I'm on my second playthrough. I'm using a different strategy. I can talk about that later. It's just, I don't know if it's the best. But anyways, so I was like, you know what? Pokemon colors are so vibrant and Pokemon have such interesting designs on them. What if I did something about Pokemon makeup? I immediately was like, yes, Sydney, that's a good idea. And I said to myself, Sydney, thank you so much. I try to have them at least like once a year. Sydney, good job. You can rest now. That was your one good idea for the year. I don't think you're gonna have any more. You know what? You're right. Bye. Then I was like, okay, do I want to do all the Pokemon or just Pokemon types? And then I was like, I think I should do Pokemon types because it'll encompass all the Pokemon without having to do like all 800. Then I was like, okay, do I want to just start with whatever Pokemon type I want to start with? Should I start with the most common to least common? And then I decided I'm just gonna do it in alphabetical order because that way when I see it in the playlist on YouTube, it's just gonna look better to me. So that's why I'm doing that. So today we're gonna do bug type. And when I think of bug type Pokemon, I think of down to earth people, just kind of more casual farmer wear, I guess. Just things that you do when you're outside. Like, I don't know, I felt like braids would be the good way to go. So with that, let's get her going. Well, first let's take off my glasses and I'm going to come a little closer. Okay, so here's what we're working with. I have some nose pad stuff going on. I did start playing with the palette I'm going to be using last night, forgetting that it's not an eyeshadow, it's an eye color, so it does stain. So this one's just a little more pink than this one, but don't worry about it. So I'm so excited because I wanted to play with color and because I'm so picky about what my palettes look like. When I found out that you can make your own palette on ColourPop, oh my god, my mind was blown. And it's so inexpensive too. You can get 24 shades for only 45 bucks. Like, I love it. So here is the palette, which is actually pretty on theme for today since it's bug inspired, and we have like a beautiful butterfly right here. And it is a magnetic palette, and I did choose all these colors individually. If you want to see a video on my thought process on that and also how the process goes, let me know. The one thing I will note though, it does come in a box like this, and it is absolutely filled with things. And by things, I mean individually packaged eyeshadows, which is okay, that's all right, except it has a cardboard piece, which is recyclable, but the eyeshadows come in this unrecyclable plastic case. I feel like if it was just a cardboard piece, that would have been so much better. Or maybe like something paper, and then they used bubble wrap as well. And I feel like we don't need to use bubble wrap anymore. You could just use a recyclable paper as some cushion for the product. So that was my one qualm with it. But anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about this. Wow, look at her. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I can't wait to delve in. I will also be using the MAC Rockin' Rebel palette because I specifically want like this gray shade here. I want to use this green shimmer and maybe this. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna be using. So first things first, I'm gonna prime the lids and also do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, brows are on and my eyelids are primed. For primer, I use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 00. It literally comes up white on me. That's what it looks like on the back of my hand. And for my brows, I use the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Brow Pencil in shade 5. And I used something I haven't used in a long time, which was the ABH or Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pen Pomade in the shade Chocolate. And I forgot how much I loved it. I also forgot how just absolutely thick it makes my eyebrows. They haven't looked this intense in a long time. So I'm kind of intimidated by myself, but let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I think of when I think of bug type Pokemon is obviously greens and yellows. And I was watching a video that was like a list of all the different Pokemon types, and I'll put that link down below, or I'll put it somewhere here. And so I was looking through all of them, and some of them I noticed a theme of like pops of red. I saw many like gray or silver looking Pokemon. Obviously Silicune is white. So I was thinking about that, and the shapes of them were all like soft but sharp. For example, Kricketune has very soft features but also has pincers. Or going back to Silicune, a round shape but with spiky parts. So that's what I noticed about the bug type. And I'm not doing like the half and half ones yet, I'm just doing the bug types. And so that's what I noticed was greens, yellows, grays, pops of reds, there were whites, there were some purple ones, there was I can't remember the name of it, but it was blue and yellow, so there was just one of that, and then the shapes were soft but sharp. But I think the first thing I'm gonna do, I don't have an exact plan on what I want to do. I was just gonna let it come to me as I went. I just knew that these are the colors I want to use. So with that being said, I'm going to use a fluffy Morphe brush, and I'm going to take the shade Take Flight. And I think I'm gonna run that pretty much all over my crease and up into the brow bone area. And I think it was too fluffy. Oh well. My concealer is like cracking. I don't know if I like it. I know Raw Beauty Kristi swears by it, but I feel like it's making my eyelids look so dry. I think I'm also going about this with the mentality of, if I was a bug type gym leader, what would I look like? What would I want my makeup to look like? What would my style be? That's why I'm wearing these overalls and this yellow shirt, and I have my hair in braids. I haven't worn braids in so long, but I thought it would go with this outfit so well. So we have our yellow down. I think I'm gonna take a brush like this where it's just kind of a little flatter but still fluffy. I'm gonna take the shade Formation. And with Formation, I'm just gonna run it inside the crease first, get as much pigment there, and then lightly buff it out. I'm trying to make a green. Ooh, I took too much. Right, I think I want to go back in with the yellow shade Take Flight, because I think this is pulling a little bluer than I wanted. So we're just gonna bring that in all over. Yeah, this one compared to this one, I'm liking this green more. Okay, so we have our green, we have our yellow, and like I said, I did notice a few had some grays or steel kind of silvery colors. So I'm gonna go in with the MAC Rockin' Rebel palette, and wow, what the heck are the names? All right, well, I'm gonna take this very old BH Cosmetics brush, number 9, and I'm gonna take this shade and then like just a touch of this one. I think this one's, no, that's a matte. Yeah. So I'm gonna take some of this shade and some of this one, and I'm gonna focus that on the outer corner, and maybe bring it up a little bit, but I don't want it to get too dark. It's nice that the MAC Rockin' Rebel palette comes with a mirror, but I feel like it's, like for me, it's kind of hard to hold. I don't know, makes my hand uncomfy. So on a smaller brush, this is the e.l.f. Eye Crease brush. I'm going to take that gray shade and very lightly start to drag it over the crease, or in the crease, to kind of darken it up, because I think I do want to do a cut crease. So I think this is coming together pretty well. I'm kind of proud of myself. So got the green, got the yellow, got the gray. Now pop of red and white. I think I want to do the pop of red more down here with like a purple, and I'll do the white and blue up. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a flat concealer brush. I literally don't know the company of this. I just know I've had this for so long. And I'm going to take the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Maybe I need to shake it? I don't know. I just feel like the consistency is so not great. So I'm going to take this on the back of my hand. And with this, I'm going to utilize the shape of the brush to cut the crease. I need so much more of that. Okay, and then I kind of want to do like a butterfly wing shape, so I'm gonna try and do that. That was actually way easier than I was expecting! Yay! All right, let's do the other eye. Okay, those are even enough. So I'm going to go in with another e.l.f. eye crease brush. I'm gonna set it with the big 3. And I believe this is supposed to be like a duochrome shimmer, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know if I see any duochrominess at all, but it's very white, so that's nice. So now, you know, I don't think there's enough green going on out here, so I'm gonna reinforce that by taking equal parts. Well, actually, I'm gonna take 3 parts of Take Flight, the yellow shade, and 1 part of Formation, the teal shade. Now going back in with Take Flight to kind of reinforce that yellow, just very lightly trying to get that back in there. Okay, so what I want to do is I think I want to do the blue as like a pop of color right in the middle. So I'm going to take, okay, I'm back, sorry, I had to run and get my color switch. I'm gonna take the brush that I did the white, the big 3 on, which I really don't see any duo or multi-chromeness, and I'm just gonna run that through here real quick, get all that pigment off, and then go in with the blue. Now I think the blue that I want to use, because I don't want it to be too dark, so I think I'm going to use this blue right here in the Rockin' Rebel palette. And I'm gonna focus on the inner corner and then also kind of blend that up into here. That blue is so much brighter than I was expecting. You know what, I think before I do the inner corner, I was supposed to do my face. But here we are. Well, I made the mistake of doing an inner corner before doing the rest of my face, so I'm gonna do the rest of my face real quick, and then we'll be back to do the rest of the eye look. Okay, I'm back. I guess I should have filmed that part of me doing the face because I did do something different. I took the blush, and the blush I used was the Ciate London blush in Matchmaker. If I could open it, that'd be super cool. Okay. And it's so pretty. It's like this very marbled, shimmery blush. And I pretty much, I took this and I did it where I usually do, but then I also started dragging it up right here and around my nose, or over my nose bridge. Over the bridge of my nose and over. And I would go back and forth like that. And then I also felt like this look kind of needed some faux freckles. Sorry if you don't like faux freckles. I don't usually do them, but I just felt like this look needed faux freckles. So I did that, and I used the Ulta Beauty eyeliner pencil in brown. I've never used it before, so this was a good test, and I can say it does pretty well for faux freckles. So now let's go on to the rest of the eye look. Like I said, on the bottom, I was thinking of doing my pop of red and purple down there. And I think what I want to do is to do like a red right in the center and do purple around that. Using the color switch again, I'm going to take this eye crease brush and just run it through that again. And for the purple, I'm going to take 3 parts of Piece of Cake to 1 part of Sandbar, because I want it to be kind of a warmer magenta-y purple. Okay, there we go. This time I took equal parts of Piece of Cake and equal parts of Sandbar, and I feel like that's giving me the color I was going for. Running this through the color switch again. I'm gonna grab, that's pretty colorless actually, that worked really well. So now I'm going to take the shade Hop On and do that just in the middle of my lower lash line. Cute. So I feel like the line of the color down here is pretty harsh, so I'm going to take a clean brush and just try and buff that out. I'm gonna toot my own horn real quick, but I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel like this is looking just for some reason exactly how I imagined, even though I didn't have a plan at all. Kind of want to reinforce that blue because right here it's kind of falling apart. So the next thing I want to do, I think, is either going to look really good or really bad. But I have this Too Faced Cosmetics Glitter Pop Peel Off Eyeliner. And then I also have, I got this in an Ipsy bag. It's Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe in the shade Unicorn. And this is so pretty. I swatched it right here. And it looks white in the bottle, but it comes off, it dries pink and has like a duochrome, so it's either pink or white. I think that's so pretty. And so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this to outline the white, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Gold Glitter as an eyeliner. Wish me luck. I hope this looks good. For the Pacifica shade, I am using a Morphe liner brush. I've actually never used this brush before, so Ooh. I am actually really liking how that turned out. I'm so excited. Okay. Well, I'll just do the other eye then. One thing though is I really wish that this Morphe liner brush was like a little thinner and even shorter actually. But maybe I'm also using the wrong type of brush for something like this. This is just the thinnest brush I have aside from like painting brushes, but I didn't really want to use my painting brushes on my face. Okay, wow, that was super annoying. My phone died while I was doing the rest of my eyes and I didn't even notice. Because it happened, I just finished it and threw on my lashes. And so this is the eye look so far, or not so far, finished. This is the eye look. I did a black wing with some gold glitter on top and then I topped it with some lashes. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do some waterline eyeliner real quick. Oh yeah, I feel like that tied it all together. And this is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in shade 1 Black Love. And it's waterproof and it is like the creamiest pencil liner I've ever used. So love that. It was also like $1, so I love it even more. Let's get into lips. Now for lips, I wanted to do something not intense, just kind of like a nude with a gloss or whatever. I think I'm gonna use this Laura, oh, I am not in frame. I'm gonna use this Laura Mercier lipstick in the shade Look, I'm not flipping off the camera anymore. I'm really proud of myself. Now let's top that with gloss. I have the ColourPop Cosmetics Ultra Glossy Lip. It's the Shayla X ColourPop and it is in the shade Neat Freak.
Oh yeah.
Finding this one to be a pretty good dupe for that Lunar Beauty one that I ran out of. That was a limited time collection or limited time release. So pretty happy with it. Okay, let's set the face and wrap this up before my camera dies again. You know, I said before my camera dies again, but I film all of these on my phone. So I guess it's before my phone dies again. All right, and here is the finished look. All right, guys. Well, thank you for staying with me this long. I hope that you really liked this video. I hope that you guys enjoy this series. This was so much fun. I cannot express how much fun this was and how freeing it was to be able to use so many colors. I've never used this many colors in an eye look ever, I think. So And I've also never used green on my eyes, except for like if I was doing a zombie makeup thing, but I am loving this. And also this lip combo, I'm living for it. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, if you could hit the like button, and if you want to hang out some more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you would like to see the rest of this series and stuff, and just, you know, come hang out with me. So with that, I bid you guys adieu, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!